We have taken a look at two major processes of separating solid substances, handpicking and sieving. Now we take a look at two processes which are commonly employed in agriculture. But why do we need separation techniques in agricultural practices? What substances are separated in agriculture? After harvesting the crops, the seeds need to be removed from the complete crop. Then the grains and the covers need to be separated. Separation forms an unavoidable part of agriculture. Let us now have a look at the two important techniques used for separation of seeds and grains in agriculture. The first one on the list is threshing. Imagine we have this single strand of crop. Now, if we are supposed to remove the seeds from this stalk, which is the stem, then how are we to do this? Well, handpicking will be the option that you would suggest. But now if I tell you to remove the seeds from a pile of such stalks, like this pile, will you still prefer handpicking? I don't think so. There may be thousands of such strands which will have numerous seeds. So handpicking will not only be cumbersome but also very time-consuming. So what do we do then? One very simple method is to take a few strands in a bundle and beat them onto a hard surface with considerable force. This helps release of the seeds from the stalk. This method consumes very less time compared to handpicking. This method is called as threshing. The beating of the stalks to separate the seeds from it is threshing. Now we have machines which help thresh. Another advantage of threshing is that it helps in even separating the seeds from the husks. What do we mean by husks? If you observe keenly, you will notice on rice seeds there is a thin brown cover around it. The white-colored rice grain that we know lies inside this cover. This cover is called a husk or a chaff. So threshing also helps to separate the husk and the grains. Now all we need to do is separate the chaff and the grain which are present together as a mixture. But how will we do this? There is no sieve available which can help us separate two substances of the same size. And handpicking won't really work. So what technique could be used? The next one on the list is winnowing. Winnowing comes to our rescue. Next, let's have a look at this technique in detail.